Two cloud giants are redefining our digital world. One big question: which one really delivers? On the left, AWS, the largest and most comprehensive cloud platform, and on the right, Google Cloud Platform, the leader in AI-driven and open-source innovation. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, quick zoom out. Here, the mind map. We're gonna stack AWS and GCP against each other on market share and scale, pricing, product depth, mad AI skills, containerization and DevOps, ecosystem and integrations, support and accessibility, plus reliability and uptime. Sounds like a lot. Let's jump in. First up, market share and scale. AWS? Oh man, it's like absolutely everywhere. You get nearly 30% of the entire cloud market, more than 114 availability zones, and honestly, you nearly trip over an AWS product every time you look. That's great, but little secret, it can get kinda overwhelming with all those services. Now GCP is blowing up super fast too, especially on the AI side. And here's the catch, it's sitting at around 12% global share and has way fewer data centers. So for pure scale and reach, yeah, AWS still takes the win. Moving on to pricing and cost efficiency. AWS gives you all kinds of flexibility, pay as you go, big discounts if you commit for the long haul, sometimes like 90% off, really. But I gotta say, the pricing can get confusing, and if you don't stay on top of it, your bill goes up quick. Now GCP? Way simpler, their pricing is like way easier to read, plus they've got sustained use and committed use discounts that just kinda work seamlessly. In a lot of real-world cases, your total cost of ownership ends up lower with GCP. Sure, custom enterprise stuff can get murky, but for most folks, GCP actually comes out on top here. Alright, product depth and features. This is where AWS flexes hard. Over 240 cloud products, that's nuts. Compute, storage, AI tools, security, databases, IoT, you name it, it's somewhere in AWS. The only downside? Man, prepare for a serious learning curve with all that stuff. GCP has about 150 products, but honestly they absolutely nail it with open source tech, think Kubernetes and Istio, and GCP shines with multi-cloud stuff like Anthos. It's not quite as stacked as AWS for legacy migration though, so AWS still edges out here. Oh, and here's something cool for all the DevOps nerds out there. Did you know Google invented Kubernetes? It's now basically the backbone of all modern cloud container setups. Mind blown, right? Let's talk about AI, machine learning, and data magic. AWS has plenty solid ML services, analytics, even custom hardware accelerators if you want to get geeky. But you know what? GCP is just killing it in the AI space. Vertex AI, BigQuery, TensorFlow, Cloud TPUs. If you're all in for AI, ML, or wrangling data at scale, GCP is the way to go. It can get technical for sure, but if that's your jam, GCP takes this category hands down. Next, containerization and DevOps. So here's something cool. AWS has Elastic Kubernetes Service, ECS, and loads of container support. It's pretty broad, but if you dig deep, Kubernetes just isn't as native here. Now, over at GCP, Google Kubernetes Engine, that's the asterisk industry leader. It's designed for this stuff, and with extra open-source sauce like Istio, orchestration becomes almost seamless. If your team's used to classic IT stuff, there's a little learning curve, but for cloud-native devs, GCP owns this round. Ecosystem and integrations time. AWS brings a massive, mature partner ecosystem to the table, plus tons of third-party integrations. But I'll be real, there's always that risk of feeling locked in once you're deep in the AWS jungle. With GCP, it's a bit different. They're all about multi-cloud and hybrid readiness thanks to Anthos. There's less adoption in some big enterprise spaces, especially outside the startup innovation scene. Still, overall, AWS is stronger on integrations and breadth. Support and accessibility. AWS gives you solid email support and some premium options, but if you want live chat, that's for premium customers and initial responses can be slow. GCP comes out swinging here with 24/7 live chat that's just way easier to jump into, and their docs and onboarding, super transparent. Sure, the best stuff is gated behind premium plans, but GCP definitely feels more accessible. So edge goes to GCP. Last up, reliability and uptime. AWS is literally legendary for this. Think global multi-regional backups, advanced disaster recovery, plus one of the highest SLAs you'll find. You do have to wrangle some config to get the best redundancy, but once it's set up, you're golden. Meanwhile, GCP's reliability is great too, and they keep expanding, over 121 zones and tons of edge sites. But let's be honest, the raw network isn't quite as massive as AWS, so the top spot stays with AWS here. If you look at the radar chart, AWS sweeps the board on market scale, product depth, ecosystem, and uptime, while GCP stands out for cost, AI, ML data, containers, and support. It's a pretty balanced showdown, depending on what you actually care about. So, what's my take? AWS rules when you need scale, legacy migration, and just that sheer global muscle. But if you're building stuff that's all about AI, machine learning, and the latest cloud-native tricks, GCP brings real innovation. For big enterprises, AWS has the depth, but for tech-driven teams and cool new projects, GCP might just be more fun and honestly less painful on your wallet. Was this cloud showdown helpful? Tap that follow so you don't miss more quick, honest tech comparisons like this.